Alright people, so welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I updated the last episode about Apple Store. We are going to also talk about something Apple today, but a little bit different than that one, because this one will again going back to spatial video. Yep, I have already posted several videos about the spatial video that has been announced together as a new format with the Apple Vision Pro. That was back in January or February this year. And then I was always trying to get my hands onto this as a try. Something easy, something difficult, or both things happen, but that's what I've been trying to do, or what I was actually doing in the past months. And now I'm going to share what I learned, what I tried, my experience and my knowledge from those several months of getting hands-on and doing things myself with spatial video. But I'm going to divide it into 2 episodes. So this one will talk about how to shoot spatial video, especially in the case like I am, that I don't have an iPhone 15 Pro series, I don't have a Vision Pro either, but I find a way to shoot it with other existing iPhones and watch it on some headset. So that's the first part, mainly about shooting. The other part, which will be next episode, I will talk about how to play back and how to watch spatial video in multiple ways. Even like me, we don't have a Vision Pro. So that's how I'm going to dive into the world, the thing, the operational parts about spatial video. So let's start. Yes, spatial video is still a kind of video, but just in a very special format. So according to Apple's document, which the spatial video is officially only supported on 15 Pro series, is a kind of a 3D stereo video, as I mentioned, and have analyzed on many of its technology aspects in the previous videos. You can jump back to refer to them. So they are supposed to be exclusive for iPhone 15 Pro only. So the reason is, this is a 14 Pro, but I'll just use the F reference. On the iPhone 15, the 2 lenses put together is the main camera lens and the ultra-wide lenses, and when they put in horizontal way, so they were recording video all together, so as if 2 human eyes. So because of the hardware configuration, in Apple's perspective, that's only available to 15 Pro series, because on other older ones, it does not work like that way. But software-wise, it's actually no difference, because the codec has been public. It's called MEHEVC. It's a type of left-right eye stereo video. There are third-party apps that can be used to capture that, such as the one I'm using is called Spatial Camera. The workaround mainly focus on how you're gonna do it with the hardware. So 14 Pro definitely not going to do the work, and then I've tried. Somehow works, I will talk about that later, but mainly you will want to have a camera configuration that is ultra-wide and the main camera are sitting together left, right on the horizontal line instead of like this, because on this phone, the ultra-wide is here and then this is the main camera. It doesn't look on here. So the telephoto and the ultra-wide camera needs to be switched around. If you find a way to do that, you can shoot spatial video. And then down the entire iPhone lineup, actually, there are alternatives other than the 15 Pro. So if you think about the camera configuration, if you have an iPhone 11, like this one here, 2 camera lenses, main camera, ultra-wide camera. iPhone 11, iPhone 12, iPhone, yeah, pretty much that's the one. Or iPhone 10 or 10s, but there was a telephoto, I haven't tried that. So 11 and 12 are the one that you can use as a workaround. It's actually what I'll be using. So my 12 mini is actually also standing over there, capturing the spatial video version of this video at the same time, in case I made it to a stereo player or sometime YouTube supports in the future, but you can't see that. So now I'm just using the 11 as an example, but you got the idea. So you need the camera lenses to sit like this. So that's why when they shoot videos all together, you get the video out, you will get the effect as if you are looking at this thing, what we human eye do, left eye, right eye, and the brain will process it into a stereo effect. So you got the hardware as a requirement. So once you have the camera or the phone, say iPhone 12 series, but not the Pro series, remember the camera alignment, you once got that, you can install the third-party capture app, which is the Spatial Camera or the Spatialify. So there are several around. The one I'm using again is called the Spatial Camera. So once you get the hardware workaround, like using the correct configuration camera lenses on the phone model that it supports that, then you can start shooting. So pretty much holding your phone just like as if you are going to shoot normal video, and then the two lenses will start working together, capture two streams of the video, and then store it in a format that is required or defined by the Apple Spatial Video. But there's one thing to keep in mind is the image quality. So I've been trying a little bit. So because on most of the phones, the ultra-wide camera, like on this one, ultra-wide camera, the image quality will be always worse or less, say, not that as good as the main camera. So, and then you will see the image quality difference when you play back left eye, right eye. It will create a little bit weird situation, but not a big deal. On the iPhone Pro series, I assume it's latest technology and maybe some post-processing working on that also enhanced image quality coming from the ultra cameras to make it in parallel with the main camera. So that's why Apple only supports the 15 Pro series, which is they think the camera hardware meets the standard. But other than that, it should be fine. So that's one thing, camera image, especially if you try that in low light, you will see the image coming from the ultra wide lens will start to deteriorate very obviously and making the image almost unwatchable because the image quality coming from left and right lenses are just too different from each other, won't be able to use. So maybe low light condition, not too good. Another one is about zooming ratio. So if you have a 11 series or 12 series, they are just using the 1x zooming, the standard video. So these two just coming from the same, they crop into the ultra wide one, that's fine. But if you used 11 Pro series, 12 Pro series, or they will be using the main camera and then the 2x camera. So you will get a result that is actually zoomed in twice. So they will use the telephoto camera as the standard one and then crop into the main camera image. So that will also bring in image quality issue. If you're using 13 Pro series or 14 Pro series, I think the problem will be even worse because the telephoto, it will be regarded as the main camera to zoom into at 3 times telezoom. And then the main camera have to follow up with that to create the equivalent parallel effect. Therefore, they are cropping so much into the main camera image. One, the image quality will be the problem, I assume. I've seen that several times when I try using my 14 Pro on that. Two is because it's a zooming image. So zoom in and stereo at the same time, sometimes will create a very dodgy or weird effect on our perception system. Because we look at the world, use our bare eyes, we don't have telescope attached to our eyes. So we see everything stereo in a human eye standard zoom level. But if you push that in, people will feel very weird. It's like, why am I looking at the world 3-dimensional stereo as if the real world, but zooming so much? My human eye does not do that. So I think the brain won't be able to process that, so creating some dizzy or very weird effect. 2x may be better, but I don't have a camera that or 11 Pro or 12 Pro series to test that. So if you got those phones and you install the third-party app and then try it out, you can let me know how it feels like actually in the comment. So that's pretty much how you are going to shoot spatial video if you don't have a 15 Pro iPhone series or the Vision Pro itself to capture the content. You can use some of the older iPhone models as you find the one with the correct camera configuration on the hardware, and then software-wise, you install the third-party apps such as Spatial Video, the one I'm using, and then you can just start shooting when you go out, carry out the iPhone in your pocket, just hold on to your phone, start shooting as if it's a normal video. Sorry for that. And then come back and find a way to export it onto a headset or something, or directly upload if you're using the Meta Quest series. But that's the more detail I will save for the next episode. So this one, you already know how to shoot spatial video using the phone you already have. No need to spend extra money to get to iPhone 15 series, 15 Pro series. That's a lot of money, to be honest. So you can start shooting, and then when you collect those materials, we will move on next episode to talk about how you can actually watch them in a way that is realistic enough, even you don't have the extremely expensive Apple Vision Pro series if you only just need a VR headset or a headset to watch spatial videos. We'll talk about that next episode. But this one, I hope you learned how to shoot that, or at least how to start shooting, and then go try things out yourself. And in the future episode, and when I also try more shooting with spatial video, I will start talking about all those cinematic techniques, as well as how storytelling and the narrative techniques look like with this new, well, not that new, but emerging kind of immersive content. And we will jump into how to create engaging storytelling experience in this type of video, and then we will see again over there. Okay, that's pretty much what I have for today. I hope you've learned what to do that, and let me know how you think and what you tried, and feel free to leave comments. And also hit like and subscribe to my channel again, and we'll hope you really like it. And until then, I will see you in next episode.